feet, I'd say at least 15 feet back from the track, about where I'm standing, where those railroad ties. The track, they could build that up to 300 miles ahead of where they were laying down track, because that's the hard part of building a rail line, is flattening out the ground, cutting through mountains, building tunnels and trestle bridges, stuff like that. So they could build that 300 miles ahead of where they were laying down track, and they would receive a partial payment for that grading, and then the rest of the money once they put track on it. Now, the companies are building and building and building, and eventually their grading crews run into each other. And they looked over to each other, waved to each other, and they just kept on building.